All right, guys, what's up? It's Eric Black here, and we are at Summer NAMM 2016 right here in Nashville, Tennessee. As you can see behind me, there's a lot going on here. So many exhibitors, so many things to see. We are going to have to rush to get all of this goodness in, and we will. We'll get it done. It'll happen. So what I want you to do is I want you to come, enjoy the ride with us, and hang out. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Eric Black here at Summer NAMM 2016. We're hanging out at the Casio booth, and it's very, very lovely. It's very bright, very inviting. I love it.
Well, thank you.
This is Richard, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to do a little bit of a walkthrough with us, kind of show us what's going on, what's new, what's out there, what he enjoys the most, all that good stuff. So, Richard,
perfect.
Let's move forward. Let's get this started. What do we have so far?
Well, we have a huge array of fine musical instruments, as always. What's right in front of me is some of my favorite ones, since you asked what I like the most. This is the MZX500 Arranger and the PX560. Now, you may know the Privia line.
Sure.
Privias are world-famous, world-class pianos. They have an amazing key touch, and now we have Privias that feature a beautiful color touchscreen.
Woo!
So it's really easy to get around. You can do some impressive editing on here, and they sound amazing as well. So I was just playing. So really good electric pianos, really powerful synth sounds. Just about any sound you want to be able to make, you can do with this.
So you'll be on stage later?
Yes, of course. Every stage. This is incredibly lightweight, like all Privias. It's really easy to pick up. Yeah, for an 88-key weighted piano, that's one of the best things about it. It won't break your back. Won't break your back.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's a really great thing.
All right.
One new technology that we want to tell everybody about here, the MZX500 Arranger is already an extremely powerful keyboard, and it actually just got even better. So now we can load our own samples into it. So what we did, that's a collection of free CP70 samples that we found online.
Nice.
We can load them in, create a key map with 16 different zones, velocity layers, all kinds of stuff that you would expect from a professional sampler. So this is a beast, just got even more powerful.
Wow.
So we'll do real quick a tour of the other stuff here. This is the PX5S. You may have seen this on stages all over the world.
Yes,
this guy is incredibly popular. Really powerful stage piano, really powerful synthesizer as well. Tons of real-time control over here with the knobs and sliders. And this is also an expert level MIDI controller as well. So if you have this hooked up in your home studio to, Cubase, Logic, Pro Tools, whatever you happen to be using, it functions as a 4-zone MIDI controller. It's extremely flexible.
Wow.
And great sounding as well.
Rock and roll.
And up here, this is the XWP1.
Woo!
It's a patch called Africa layer. So this is a really powerful synth as well. This has what's called hex layers. Actually, everything we've seen so far has hex layers.
Okay.
You can play 6 sounds at once, and you can layer and split them all over the keys, and it's really beastly. This guy, this can do 2 of them at once. The other ones we were just playing with can do 4 at once. Woo. So extremely powerful synths here. So we'll take a quick detour through here.
All right.
So now we're in digital piano land. This is one of our most popular instruments. This is the CGP700. Again, you've got a beautiful colored touchscreen, easy buttons to call up acoustic piano, electric piano, anything you want. Incredibly easy to use. And if you take a look at the speakers, the stand comes with this powerful speaker system. It's 40 watts with the speakers on top and on bottom. And that's included with the CGP700. So for not a lot of money, you get an incredibly powerful instrument.
Wow.
You can do everything on here. You can record, you can plug in a microphone, record your voice on top of your playing, save it as a 2-channel WAV file on the USB drive. A couple more pianos here. This is the Privia PX160. This is a streamlined, I don't want to call it basic, but easy to understand, easy to use digital piano with tons of great sounds, and every function in the piano is laid out right there, and you've got quick shortcuts for acoustic piano, electric piano, and great sound, and very, very little money. This is a very affordable piano. It streets at $499.
Oh, wow.
So, and it's got the fully weighted keys that you see on our high-end professional instruments. So the ones we were just playing with over there, the Rolls Royces, they have the same key bed as this one. Now I'm going to show you Casio's most impressive technology at the show. As you know, Casio makes fantastic digital pianos. We also now make something called the Grand Hybrid. Check it out right behind me. This is the GP500. Not only is it a beautiful piano with simple controls, it also has a fully authentic grand piano action. Take a look right here. This is an Austrian spruce key made with the same processes and materials as in a C. Bechstein grand piano. And you can see the hammer moves vertically, just like it would in a real piano. Now we have 88 of these inside this piano. And I don't know if you can see beneath the lid there, but as I press a key, you can see the hammers moving. Now, instead of strings, those hammers are hitting sensors. So the big deal about this is you have a true grand piano action in an instrument that's the size of an upright and at a fraction of the cost. So it has 3 different piano sounds: the Berlin Grand, the Hamburg Grand, and the Vienna Grand. These are 3 legendary grand pianos. You can customize them, you can place them in a virtual concert hall, you can play along with a symphony orchestra. So it's an incredible instrument, and if you are practicing piano, this will give you the feel of a grand piano so that when you get on stage with a 9-foot grand, you'll know exactly what it feels like. So there are now 3 models in the range. This is the GP500, which features a beautiful black polished finish, a scene feature where you can save settings, customize a piano and a location, and save it as a scene, and some additional sounds. The GP300 over here is the most affordable entry in the line, and it does not compromise at all. They all have a fabulous sound system as well, which I'll get to in a minute, but the GP300 has a satin black finish. They have easy closing fall boards there. And it has the same 3 piano sounds, the same amazing hammer action. And then there's the newest entry in the line right here. This is the GP400. So the GP400 has a finish slightly similar to the GP300, sort of the black finish here. And it also has a slightly taller height so that the orchestral sheet music stand is exactly at eye level. So this gives you all the features, the extra resonance, the extra features that are in the GP500 with a finish similar to the GP400. So we've got a wonderful good, better, best situation. The last thing I want to tell you about these, you know, the authenticity of the piano begins at the touch but ends at your ears. So when you're playing the piano, the sound itself is presented to you from a 6-speaker sound system. You have 2 speakers down on the bottom and 2 speakers here, and then 2 speakers below the adjustable lid. And the speakers on the bottom will give you low frequency sounds that originate from below the soundboard, and the top speakers will give you string resonance, the strings themselves, and everything you would expect to hear from the points you'd expect to hear it on a grand piano. So it really completes the whole experience.
Now, are these, when you're talking about all this awesomeness, but would you use this at, like, say, a show, or is this something more towards the home?
It's got a couple of different places. So yes, we absolutely would use it as a show,
okay,
at a show, especially this beautiful black
sure,
polished finish one. You also see lots of educators putting these in practice rooms. So the GP300 doesn't need any maintenance. All of them are like this. They don't need any maintenance. They don't need regulation or tuning,
sure,
and they give you the best possible piano feel. And you know, they cost less than an upright. So replace the beat-up uprights in your practice rooms with GP300s, 400s, or 500s, and you're good to go. So also, if you're a concert pianist playing at home, there is no better simulation of an acoustic piano. So if you're practicing, you want a good instrument at home, but don't have the room for a concert grand, or maybe, you know, a concert grand is out of reach financially, that's why these pianos are here.
Well, and that's the thing, too, because I mean, I live in an apartment right now. I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, this would fit perfectly in my apartment. I don't have to go to a studio. I don't have to do any of that stuff. All I got to do is sit right here, and it takes up really just hardly any room at all.
Exactly.
And it's just it's a beautiful, beautiful piece right there. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
And it's very easy to be creative on it. You can record your playing on a USB drive similar to our other digital pianos. You can explore different sounds, and you can adjust the piano so that it reacts the way that you want it to.
Wow.
You can increase the level of the mechanical noises. When you press the pedal, you hear the noise of the pedal being pressed. The resonance, the way the strings interact with each other harmonically. You can, you know, raise and lower those effects.
So Casio really thought this out. They really spent some time on this.
Yes,
so
and it was a collaborative effort with C. Bechstein, the piano company. So they helped us not only with the keys, but also with the Berlin Grand sound. And on the wall back here, you see some of the stuff Casio is very famous for, our portable keyboards. Affordable, great sounding, great for a beginner, great for a student, or anybody who just wants to make music on the go. One of the cool things about that one up top, that yellow button, it's a sampler. So it's got a microphone right next to it, so you can push the button, record your voice, and then play it on the keys instantly.
I'm kind of blown away. This is a lot of good stuff, man.
Casio has been extremely busy over the last few years.
I can tell.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So the neat thing about it is you may know Casio from a keyboard that you had as a kid.
Yep.
You know I did. And I still have it. It's at my desk.
Yep, absolutely.
At the office.
Absolutely.
But the nice thing is with all these pro things, you know, we were there for you when you were a kid, and we're there for you now. So
yeah.
Casio makes something for every step of the musical journey, which is a very cool thing.
Well, tell me this. Where can we find you guys online in all of social media and all that stuff?
CasioMusicGear.com is our page, and Casio Music Gear on Facebook. We have very active groups for all the instruments that we've just played. People share files, tips, and tricks. So yeah, we're all over Twitter and Instagram also as Casio Music Gear. And yeah, come check us out.
Rock and roll. I dig it. Richard, thank you so much for having us.
My pleasure.
It was great stuff. I got to review this video later because there's so much information. So we appreciate your time.
Anytime.
We're back at Summer NAMM. Stay tuned. We got some more coming.
Thanks for watching.